turn that down? Turn that down. I'm recording now, okay? I want you to be able to hear it. But I don't want to hear it. Ah, hello there. Just hobbling in from the other room. Welcome. Get myself settled here. My name is Joanne Lurgio, and I am thrilled to be here making music for you tonight as part of the Women in Music Gathering Summer of Light music series, July music series. I got in by the skin of my teeth. It's the last Thursday of July, and I'm so excited. I just want to, I want to be able to follow if necessary. So I'm gonna just get my laptop here. I have a little fan going, so I want to, anybody, if it's distracting, you let me know, okay? Let me find me. That's not it. I think I saw it. Well, I'm excited because I'm doing all original songs today, almost all original songs, which I love to do, my original songs, and I hope you enjoy them. It's quite a mix of songs. I'm looking for me. Up here I am. Let's just turn the volume off. All right. Okay. All right, great. I guess the fan is okay. Oh, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to, I'm moving those comments right out of the way. Joanne is easily distracted. So rather than be distracted, I will just get down to singing for you. But again, I'm thrilled to be here. Joanne Lurgio, Women in Music Gathering, all sponsored by LadyLake Entertainment, Cindy Didamo. Thank you. Well, I decided to start off singing, the first 4 songs will be from my, each from my albums that I have. I have 4 albums. And I wanted to start with, they're not going in order. I needed to start with Rise from the Storm, because I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm in the center of a lot of storms right now. Which isn't always a bad thing. Well, sometimes while you're in the center of those storms, not that great. Rise from the storm. You stood in your garden of roses. The stars were nicely aligned, and all that you planted, taken for granted, you never dreamed you'd leave it behind. When the ground below starts to rumble, the walls came tumbling down, it's too late to hold on, it's already gone. As your world swirls around, we cry for what's lost after it's gone. Maybe it's better this way. Rise from the storm, tattered and torn. There's hope in the light, a brand new day. Time has a way of forgetting, while the heart holds on to the pain. We just surviving the fire inside. Are you ready to make a change? If you like, you can be my companion when you're tired of walking alone. There's a place we can go and nobody knows. We're setting down our heavy loads. We cry for what's lost after it's gone. Maybe it's better this way. Rise from the storm, tattered and torn. There's hope in the light, a brand new day. No worries, my dear, you won't hurt me. I've been already tattered and torn, but I keep my heart safe in a sacred place. So I don't worry no more. We cry for what's lost after it's gone. Maybe it's better this way. Rise from the storm, tattered and torn. And we cry for what's lost after it's gone. Maybe it's better this way. Rise from the storm, tattered and torn. There's hope in the light, a brand new day. Rise from the storm, tattered and torn. There's hope in the light of a brand new day. Man, that's how I get through it. That's how I get through all those storms. Because I'm going to say probably, I don't want to estimate too high, but maybe like 8 out of 10 times, 7, maybe 7.5. You know, once you get through it, you say, yeah, that really was for the best. Anyway, that's Rise from the Storm. That was the title song from my album, Rise from the Storm, that I released back in 2015. So, thank you all for joining me. Oh my God, I just broke my capo. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Let me see. What don't I need a capo for? I just broke my capo. Oh no. Let me see. Is this, nobody else has one. All right, well, we're talk about going on the fly. Let's see, what can I do that doesn't need a capo? Well, I'm just going to shift around my music here and see. Oh, son of a gun, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Let me just open up here and see what I got. Oh, no capo. Son of a gun. How about here? I got crutches. Wow. All right, well, no worries. We'll figure this out. Well, let's just go. Thank you. All right, well. well, this is an original. This is an old gospel tune, which is I recorded on my Crossing Jordan album. You know what? When everything falls apart, there's a storm that just came rolling in. You say a little prayer. That's what I'm going to do right now. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that tore my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did and grace appear the hour I first believed. Many dangerous toils and snares I have already come. 'Tis grace hath brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. We've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun. We've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Amazing Grace. It's an old public domain song, old traditional song that I don't need a capo for. That's all right. You know what? I got plenty I don't need a capo for. We'll just see how many come to my brain. Oh, this song. This is from Rise from the Storm as well. This song is called I Feel Rich. And actually the song was written from a songwriting prompt. The song was the prompt that we got was Lazy Old Cat. And this is what I came up with, Lazy Old Cat. And I'll say I learned, I was, I guess I'll always be the single mother, but he's all grown up now. But as a mom of a single mom, I learned lessons. One kind of relates to the very first song that, you know what, there's always something good to pull out of a bad situation, even if it's in hindsight. I bet you if you look at all your challenges, you might find that's true. And the other thing is never be ashamed where you've come from. Nope. But here I stand strumming my guitar, counting my blessings to travel far. I've grown up faster than a speeding car, made a few wrong turns now, slowing down with minimal scars. cats. Ooh, it's warm. No, I'm not tearing up, Bill. Did I read that correctly? Did you ask if I'm tearing up? I'm a professional. I can figure out what to do without a capo. I actually could even like transpose it if I wasn't under pressure. So I'd rather just find songs that I don't need it for. But now it's just a little warm, and I got a little fan going. But last time I had a fan going on the other side. I think that what you have to think about, the fan needs to be behind the camera because the microphone is in front. So I think that's the key. All these little technical things you have to think about when you're doing this. One day I'll have a team who's doing all that. Anyway, but again, I'm so thrilled to be here. I've been looking forward to playing tonight. It's just been such a long time since I've sat down and done an hour's worth of music, not for myself. You know, I do that all the time to share with you, so I'm really excited to share. And I'm going to end up, I'm winging it here now on my set list. I'm trying to see now what else. I'm just disappointed some songs I won't be able to do here. Let's see. Well, this was on my list to be next. So I'm going to do this because this is from the albums. I was trying to do some songs from my albums. This song is from my Crossing Jordan album, which I recorded in just my most recent album. That was in August of 2019. I believe that's when I had the release. July, somewhere, summer. My gosh, it's a year already. Crossing Jordan is an album of all my favorite hymns, because part of my singing gigs is I sing for memorials and funeral services during the day, and when I started doing that, I came to love all those old hymns that just kind of took them for granted. They're beautiful songs. But in putting the album together, I wanted to write 2 songs so that there'd be a little piece of Joanne Lurgio on the album. So the album opens up with Crossing Jordan, which is the original and the title song. And it ends with this song, which is a co-write with my good friend Dawn Kenny. It's called Where This Street in Heaven Meet. And it's what I believe it will be like on that day when my number's called. Yeah. I will walk slow and steady down the street. I will walk slow and steady down this street. I will walk slow and steady, but I know it will be sweet when I reach where the street and heaven meet. I will ask for His mercy, wash my sins. I will ask for His mercy, wash my sins. I will ask for His mercy, but I that way. Yes, we're going to dance and we'll celebrate. Meet up with everyone we know. And it's I had fun with that song. I commissioned a cartoonist. I sent her the song. She's in oh my gosh, Shannon. Oh my, how terrible! I can't remember her last name. She's in Los Angeles, California. I sent her the song and I said, I can you make a cartoon? I picture the angels, at the pearly gates, and she did a fabulous cartoon that I use for all my merchandise for the album, because you're doing a bunch of songs about crossing over, as beautiful as they are. Wanted to lighten things up, and it really is fun. So if you get a chance, you can check that out on my website. But I had T-shirts made with they look like New Orleans angels who's blowing the horn in St. Peter's ear. It was very cute, very cute. Thank you for all the claps. Thank you for listening. Oh, so we're gonna figure out. Let me see. I'm gonna. Let's see. Well, I'm just gonna try to remember what songs on my albums. Isn't that crazy? So you should never be so dependent. Either, if you are dependent, then there should always be an extra sitting by just in case. Son of a gun. Here's my lesson learned tonight. So this song is for all the people who pick up pennies and coins off the floor. Is that any of you? I had the biggest pile of box. Started out as a little jar and then ended up as a box of coins. They were under my bed. They were just rolling out. I was too lazy to roll them. Remember back in the day, you rolled them. And if you didn't know any better, you still rolled them. But I think I know people who still roll them. But anyway, one day I went to the Stop and Shop supermarket and I saw this big machine at the door that all you had to do was pour all your coins in, and they did all the work. You had to pay a little money, but it was worth it. They sorted all the coins and spit out all the paper clips and all the junk that was in the box with it, and then gave me cash back. Yeah, this song is called Pennies. Well, lately I've been wandering around, watching bridges burning down, trying to turn my luck around, picking pennies from the ground. Oh yeah. Now seems I can't find much to show when my spirit's running low. Now you're here, you let me know my pocket of fortune overflows. Got a pocket full of pennies, pennies for your thoughts, pennies for the wishing well, for days I'm running short. Got pennies sent from heaven that I found along the floor. Got you and I got pennies for the candy store. Oh, tick tock, tick, life's passing by. Hold on to the hands of time. Oh, tick tock, flying high, then lay beneath a turquoise sky. Got a pocket full of pennies, pennies for your thoughts, pennies for the wishing well, for days I'm running short. Got pennies again. There's still another can of them. I don't know, that was just kind of the way I was brought up. You just saved all your pennies. I don't know, and as a woman carrying a purse, for some reason the whole bottom of your purse ends up with coins. But I think I saw somebody wrote that, not during COVID. We're not using very many coins or cash these days. But, can I write, dare I say? Yeah. Well, speaking of COVID, see if I can move into there with my zero capo here. So, you know, it's interesting because I was never really one of those songwriters who, when life was going on, sat down and said, oh, you know, people say, well, there's a song for that. And I don't know if I blocked that out for whatever reason, but I didn't do it. But something's changed lately, and I'll say that in a short period of time, I've written 4 topical songs, which is unlike me, but they were important songs, and they needed to be written and they needed to be sung. And the first one, which I'm going to play for you because I do not need a capo for it, it's called Dare I Say. And it was the first one of the 4 that I wrote. And this was kind of earlier back when we started sheltering at home. And the numbers were rising. I don't know. And it was scary. It was frightening. And it was very frustrating as well. I worked in healthcare for a real long time. And I knew, and I still know people in healthcare, and we were all watching them, so you don't need to know them personally, but know that, you know, they were putting their life on the lines every day, going into work. Not enough protective equipment for them. Shamefully, not enough protective equipment, and still not enough personal protective equipment. Yet they still went every day, and they did their jobs at the risk of being sick, and many did get sick. But you know what? And there was there's the anti-group, those who don't believe, despite all the science, and they were protesting. And there were, you know, while there were people who were praising the frontline workers, there were those who were throwing stones and calling them names and calling them actors and telling them that it was all a lie. And it just made me so angry. And I kept hearing, you know, the big slogan was, "We're all in this together." And I kept thinking to myself, we're all in this together. We're supposed to be all in this together. Yeah, right. Dare I say, we're all in this together, dare I say. So it became a kind of a frustration relief, a sarcastic song to those people who were not being respectful or compassionate. My head hurts from the sadness, my eyes can't hold back the tears. My heavy heart is aching while below the earth is shaking. I'm looking for security, something to make sense, while some give all they have, others think only about themselves. We're all in this together, so they say. Together, let us pray. While the sick are dying all alone, the protesters are throwing stones that don't feel all together. Dare I say, dare I say, dare I say. The angels in the war fields working long. Long selfless days, still losing by the thousands. Every day the numbers rising. They'll hold a phone, hold a hand, witness a last breath, and they'll be back tomorrow, start again, try to minimize the deaths. We're all in this together, so they say. We're all in this together, let us pray. While the sick are dying all alone, the protesters are throwing stones that don't feel all together. Dare I say, dare I say. Thinking about your next paycheck. We're all in this together, so they say. We're all in this together, let us pray. While the sick are dying all alone, the protesters are throwing stones that don't feel all together. While the sick are dying all alone, the protesters are throwing stones that don't feel all together. Why don't we work together? If we're all in this together, dare I say, dare I say, dare I say. We're all in this together, dare I say. We're all in this together. We are. I believe we are. It's the others that aren't. We need to get them all on board. Yes. It's frightening times, frightening times. But we can all do our part. That's all we can do. Let's do our part. I wear my mask. I social distance. I miss all my friends. All my women in music gathering friends. It's been a very long time. And I miss playing gigs. For those, you know, another part of my job, my music gigs, is playing in the senior centers, singing in the memory units. And that was one of the first things that was stopped, you know, back in March. Oh, and I miss them. I miss that that healing of waking memories an hour at a time is what is how I describe making music in the memory units. And I'm not sure when we'll get back in there. That doesn't look very promising. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Okay. So the second song that came out as a topical song, and actually it interrupted another song that had to be written, and I think other people have written it, so it's okay that I did not go back to it. But I was starting to write a song when Ahmaud Arbery was murdered while he was jogging, and it was the horror of that, but it was the horror of that on top of Breonna Taylor just before that, and all that went on, all those who were murdered or killed before that, and I just felt like I needed to write a song for them, for these people, for the whatever this heaviness I was feeling. But then George Floyd happened. George Floyd, I think we all watched George Floyd be killed on the streets of Minneapolis. And as I watched, as I say, when I heard, and I'm sure all mamas, anybody with a heart heard him call out for his mama, I just thought of my own child. The other song stopped. I couldn't get his voice out of my head calling for his mama. And I remember I woke up and on Facebook I wrote, last night I cried for a man I'd never known. And that sat with me for a while as I became engrossed in watching the news reports, what was going on. And from that I wrote a song called 7 Minutes Down. And it's a snapshot in time. It's a snapshot of the 7 minutes and 46 seconds that George Floyd was held down and murdered. 8:46 was a typo, a clerical error. 7 minutes is the actual time. Last night I cried for a man I never known. Saw him on the TV, face down in the road. Saw the police cuff him, they laid him on the ground. Dug a knee into his neck, they pinned George down. 7 minutes down, I can't breathe. 7 minutes down, I can't breathe. 7 minutes down, I can't breathe. George Floyd was a black man, just 46 years old. A 6-foot gentle giant with a kind, peaceful soul. Father, son, brother, many called him friend. Till that dreadful day his life was crushed to its end. 7 minutes now, I can't breathe. 7 minutes now, I can't breathe. 7 minutes down, I can't breathe. He bought a pack of cigarettes with a $20 bill. He didn't know the bill was bad, now he never will. Police pulled him from his car, though George did not resist. 4 cops standing over him, the plot begins to twist. 7 minutes down, I can't breathe. 7 minutes down, I can't breathe. 7 minutes down, I can't breathe. The crowd begins to gather, looking on in disbelief. They hear the weakened voice of George begging for relief. Please let me stand, my stomach hurts. Help me, I can't breathe. Chauvin pressed his knee. It was murder in the street. 7 minutes down, I can't breathe. 7 minutes down, I can't breathe. 7 minutes down, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Mama, I can't breathe. Mama, come for me. Haunting. I think the best description that I got with this song was hauntingly beautiful, and not beautiful in pretty, but it's haunting. So I was saying that when it first happened, I believe it was right when it first happened, it was 7 minutes. And I remember they kept saying, he was held down for 7 minutes, and that was stuck in my head. Because that's how it happens with the songwriters, that something gets in your head. And it was, so 7 minutes down just sat there. And I don't know, it was the next day or 2 days later that, they came on the news and said, oh, there's been a change. It was actually 8 minutes and 46 seconds. So that became, the talking point was the 8 minutes and 46 seconds. And now I'm like, damn. I had just recorded the song. And I was like, do I rewrite the song? I mean, you want to be accurate, especially for something like this. It's a spotlight on, on a segment of time. So I started Googling again, because I Googled, to get all the quotes from his family and stuff, what they had to say about who George Floyd was, rather than what the press and haters wanted to say. And I was thinking maybe that there was some significance to 7 minutes, but then at that time they were making the announcements and that it actually was 7 minutes and 46 seconds, that there was a clerical error. They'll address that when the time comes, and they don't think it's going to make any difference. But I got my song I didn't have to re-record and rewrite my song. But anyway, 7 minutes down, I just want it to be a song that will, I don't want his name to be forgotten, because, man, sadly, there's just one after another. And when I released the song, I did do a fundraiser for the Equal Justice, because I want to be a part of something. I want to help in some way, which will bring me to the next song that I wrote. I have to skip my number 3 because I need a capo, and I'll tell you about the other one, so you can look forward to hearing it. I think I'm going to try to do a recording of it. So from that, watching all that was going on, the people gathering after in the days to come, all the protests that were building around the country and around the world, focusing on the peaceful protest. I'd never really watched anything. I don't think I've ever seen anything of that during my lifetime, or my awareness time. And it was really something to see. Yes, there were some violence and destruction, and who was causing that, I don't know. But to look at the vast groups of peaceful protesters that were coming out, they were of all ages. There were young people, to me that was so hopeful, and there were older people and middle-aged people, and they were of all races coming together. So it wasn't just the black community saying this has got to end. It was everybody coming together saying this has got to stop. And that made me hopeful that there could be change. Which my song that I can't play for you is called Hope Rising. And that's where that came from. A friend of mine had posted a picture of it looked like a sunrise to me. It was a beautiful picture of the sun. And I remember I looked at it and I just put Hope is Rising. So that was in my head. And Hope Rising is the song. So I'll get that to you soon. I'll make a point of doing a recording and getting it out to you so you can all hear it. But I am hopeful that things will change. But so the number 4 song of those songs that I wrote that had to do with what was going on, I was been so moved by everything, emotional. I've been very crazy emotional, and so the two very specific things that inspired this song, in addition to everything that was going on, I saw a quote by Mother Teresa, and the quote says, "I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the waters to create many ripples." I don't know, that really touched me. How one person can make a change, can be a difference. Because again, I kept watching things and saying, what can I do? What can I do? All I have is my voice. I don't know what I can do. And at the same time, I watched this fabulous keynote address by Janice Ian, talking to the students at Berkeley School of Music, and it was on that topic. I was mesmerized. Janice Ian is my idol, but she talked about artists, musicians, songwriters, that's why we were given our gifts to share our music and to make a difference and to speak up and be a voice. So I thought of what she said, and I thought of Mother. So this song was inspired by Mother Teresa and Janice Ian. And it's called Making Ripples. I'm gonna just put it over here, just in case I need it, but I don't think I will. I am but one heart, you and I the same, marching to the rhythm, pulsing through our veins. I look around me, sometimes I feel ashamed, seeing too many people live in fear and pain. I am but one voice in times of disarray, one stone making ripples cross a river of change. Sometimes I wonder, well, does it matter what I say? Well, I'll keep making ripples till the ripples turn to waves. And I will rise, I will sing, hear my voice when it rings, a ring for justice, ring for peace, ring for love, let hatred cease. Sing for those with no choice, I'm making ripples with my voice. We stand and witness injustice every day. I cannot be silent, I can't turn away. Stand up with people, we can let our voices raise together, making ripples, making waves of change. And I will rise, I will sing, hear my voice when it rings, a ring for justice, ring for peace, ring for love, let hatred cease. Sing for those with no choice, making ripples with my voice. I will rise, I will sing, hear my voice when it rings, a ring for justice, ring for peace, ring for love, let hatred cease. Sing for those with no choice, I'm making ripples with my voice. I sing for those with no choice, making ripples. Yeah, we can all make ripples with our voice. Making ripples. Yeah, I think it's kind of like a I don't want to say that. It's not a reborn thing. It's like a lesson learned that it's okay to speak out. I'm always respectful, but I'm at a place now where I think it's important to say if I see something that's wrong. You know, I'm thinking of John Lewis. That was, you know, one of the things that he said. You know, if you see something, you got to say something. So I think my days of you know, not wanting to offend somebody or get involved, it's gone now. It's gone. This is much, much, much too important. But I can make ripples respectfully. That might be a new lesson down the road. I don't know. But hey, I think I did okay playing songs with no capo. It's And it's almost time to close out. I thank you all for watching and listening. Maybe I'll do it again sometime so that you can hear all the songs that I didn't get to play for you. But I do have a website, joannelurgio.com. Please stop by joannelurgio.com. You can check out all my CDs just to listen. They're all there to listen. There's 4 of them. You can download them. You can buy CDs. There's a tip jar. There's a whole page. I've been doing this thing called Live at 5 Safe at Home Daily Song Share. I don't want to waste too much time telling you all about it, but today was my number 97 Safe at Home Song Share. It started back in March when I sang a song in solidarity with my friend Patty DeRosso, who lives in Florence, Italy. They were all going to be singing on their balconies when they were in lockdown. So I did it here in the United States, and I put it on Facebook. I think my friend Lisa joined in. Friends joined in here in the USA time, and we sang in solidarity. But there was such an amazing response from people. Even though my video that I made was so horrible, I had never done it before. It didn't matter. People wanted music. People wanted to connect while sheltering at home. So I started Safe at Home Daily Song Share. 1 song every day, Monday through Friday. Fridays were extended set. And it's been going on ever since. This is week 20. Today was number 97. So you can view all those videos. They're on Facebook, but they're on my website. They're all labeled so you can see the songs and you know what's going to be on each one, so you can find your favorites. I do covers on there as well as all my original songs. So stop by. If we're not friends already, make friends with me and come find me on Facebook, Joanne Lurgio Music, and join my mailing list, because someday I will be out playing shows again. And I'd love to see you. Thank you again to Cindy and LadyLake Entertainment for sponsoring this wonderful series and this wonderful music group of women in music gathering that was started by Linda Marks and Colette O'Connor. They're the co-founders that brings together all these women of all different genres. It's really a wonderful thing. It really is. So, and I'm so happy to be a part of it. I thank you for involving me and for inviting me. So I'm going to end with a song that is, it's a cover. It's an old traditional Southern gospel song, but I love it. And I sing it often because I love it. And it makes me feel good. And I know it makes everybody feel good. So I want you to sing along with me. Because you know what? It is the Summer of Light series. Is that what it is? This is the Summer of Light series. And I love to write songs about light and sing songs about light. This song is, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. So you sing along with me, and you can do the harmony, and you can wave your arms, and whatever makes you happy. Let your light shine. Ready? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. One more time. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Oh yeah, everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let fabulous. Thank you for singing along with me. I could feel the love. I could see the light. I can see the light. I thank you. Whoops, I'm going to drop my guitar. Man, technical difficulties tonight. But once again, I thank you very much. Joanne Lurgio, have a wonderful evening. And thanks for joining me. Take care now. Bye-bye.